There has been a lot said about Virat Kohli's lean run in Test cricket. In fact, we at Sports Today have had contrasting opinions as to what the future holds for the Indian number 4 in the longest format of the game. Now, several people, including the fans and the experts, have said that Virat Kohli is finished. He should not play more Test cricket for India, while some feel that he still has a lot of Test cricket left in him. In fact, he should also represent India in both the Test and ODI formats in the next 3 to 4 years or so. Now, Brad Hogg, the former Australia spinner, has also joined the discussion, and he has said his few words as to what has really troubled Virat Kohli in the last 1 to 2 years or so. In fact, more than that, and what is the real cause of trouble in case of Virat Kohli's poor form in Test cricket. Well, Brad Hogg, he has had his say on Kohli's lean run. He said that Kohli has other commitments now. It's not just about cricket. I think it's more the drama off the field than on field for him. And obviously, if you look at the most important keywords, something that has been the usual drill in such kind of videos here, it's more the drama off the field than on field for him. Now we'll get to the different perspectives later, but now let's just see what Brad Hogg had to say about the impact of BCCI's new guidelines. For those of us who are going to join us for this video for the first time, let me just remind you that after India's horrific show in the Border Gavaskar Trophy, the BCCI released a new set of guidelines for the players, which now includes a few important points like making domestic cricket mandatory. That's what the Indian top board has done. It's going to be the case of no excess baggage for the players when they travel for the overseas tours, and more importantly, there could be sanctions as far as the IPL is concerned, that if the players don't really take part in those top domestic tournaments, then they might not just be able to feature in the IPL. So now, as far as those latest guidelines are concerned, which includes the players' families also, that they may not be there with the families for a long time, Brad Hogg has said that it will put even more stress on him, obviously by Virat Kohli and all the other Indian players. You really need that balance. I think the players should be able to have their families on tour as much as possible. And it's not just, Brad Hogg who has said, such kind of things, that players do need their families on long tours. It's obviously former players also, even current players also have said that they would need their loved ones on away tours, because it does get very difficult for them when they tour an overseas country for a long time. Now, if we get to the two important perspectives here. Now, first of all, more off-field drama is actually troubling Virat Kohli as far as Brad Hogg is concerned, and that's what he has said. Now, off-field drama, what he really means is that Kohli has a family now, he has a couple of kids, so obviously he has a lot on his plate, and that's why he's not really able to perform at the best of his ability on the international level. Well, Kohli is not the first one, obviously, who is married. There are many other cricketers who are married and are blessed with more than 1, 2 or 3 kids. So that's where, it's about the balance. Now, it's not probably the case of Kohli having a lot of off-field drama. Maybe it is the case of Kohli not rectifying his old mistakes while poking his bat outside off, and that has basically resulted in him getting out cheaply on multiple occasions, and that has been the main reason why India failed to do well in the Border Gavaskar Trophy and also in the home series against New Zealand, that India lost 3-0. So it's probably not just the case of having an off the field drama, but maybe it's about Kohli failing to rectifying his mistakes. And as far as Brad Hogg's take on the BCCI's new rules is concerned, maybe he has a point, because it does get very difficult for players when they go to a different country for a long tour, which includes multiple test matches, ODIs and T20Is too, and that's where maybe players need a lot of family time. So maybe he does have a perspective there, but in case of Kohli's form, off-field drama, we don't really think so. If that's the case, that's actually troubling Virat Kohli. So what do you think about Brad Hogg's comments on Virat Kohli's lean run? And do you really think that BCCI have done the right thing by introducing a stricter protocol for the players here? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Pawan, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.